Hey guys, Bob here from Bob's World, coming to you from my little studio / office. Little updates on some things, and I'm gonna talk about Uncrashed as well. But I got my new replacement Avata, which I've been flying, which has been great. Been yearning to get the Baby Hawk 03, Baby Hawk 2 03, but it's Christmas. I got to get my kids presents, so Daddy ain't getting no Baby Hawk 03 yet. But eventually, and what'll be awesome is then I can use my new Radio Master Boxer Max. Can't use that for the Avata, so it's just sitting there. A little depressing about, that I can't use it out to fly, only in the simulator. But that's okay. But let's get into Uncrashed, okay? I have all the simulators. Uncrashed, I got Liftoff, the micro Liftoff for the small drones. I've got Velocidrone, and this one. And I play them all. And they all got different feels to them, different, I think, things you can get out of them. But Uncrashed, I'm really starting to like, because I like the levels in Uncrashed. Nice big levels, some fun ones. This new one, let's check out, is Meadow, right? And they also add some weather stuff, so you can do sunset, nighttime. Let's try sunset. Now, what I do when I am not no pro here or anything far from it, but I don't know how many hours I've got in these right now. I'm guessing probably, realistically, if I combine them all together, I'm guessing I am 75 hours, maybe, like kind of ridiculous. Let's check. Let's get about 20 here. But first off, I think this is the Unreal Engine. Big maps. This one's pretty cool. A lot of places if you want to do, especially if you want to do some cruising and kind of cinematic flying. That's kind of what I use this for. Until I get. Not that I've given up on doing freestyle with the DJI Avata, but this thing is pretty much. Obviously it's a potato, it just doesn't do, it's not meant for freestyle. So I'm taking a little break from that in the real world, still doing some stuff, but nothing crazy. Waiting on the Baby Hawk 2. So I come in here, I can do some cruising, some kind of freestyle, not freestyle, but cinematic cruising, smooth, working on my ability to hit some gaps, all that stuff. And it is really helpful, I think. Is it like exactly the real world? No, obviously not. But it gives you some stick practice, and it gives you a big environment to do it in, and kind of some cool places to fly in here. I'm digging it. The more I do the simulators, the more I kind of be jumping on this one and flying. I don't know, somehow cruising in here. Flight characteristics, again, guys, I am a rookie at this. This one feels pretty good to me. I know you can make adjustments, I think, in all of these pretty much, but liftoff I like too for a variety of reasons. One is trying out different drones, but liftoff feels a little floaty to me. I don't know if that feels like that for other guys. I think you probably could adjust some settings to make it feel less floaty, I'm guessing, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, there we go. That's how I fly in the real world. But again, a giant freaking map. This goes on forever. So if you want to do some, mountain flying, diving, hitting some of these canyons, you can. I've got my controller set up right now for kind of cinematic flying, not really freestyle. Got my sticks a little stiffer. Got the rates down a little bit. I kind of like where they're at for this. Again, this kind of cruising flying has really worked well in the simulator and in the real world. So let's check out. We got this one map. Again, big, giant, all kinds of places to fly around. Let's just get on down here. Yeah, let's go. Oh, yeah. But let's check out what else there is. Now, what I really like in this one is City Park. And I kind of was weird. I like to fly in the rain on this. Now, one thing you'll notice is when I fly in the simulator, I turn off the engine sound, the motor sounds. And there's a reason why. I realized that when you're flying in the real world, obviously you don't hear your engines. You don't hear the motors on the drone screaming unless it flies by you. But for the most part, when you're out flying around, especially with the Avata, you're getting far away from it, you don't hear the sound of the motors. In the simulator, obviously, you do. But what I noticed was it was kind of throwing me off because it was almost... Oh, we just crashed. I noticed on this map... hold on a second, guys. I noticed on this map when you set it to rain that sometimes it'll crash. Let's fire it back up. And let me go back to the end. So why I turn the motor sounds off. Let's do City Park again. We'll do daytime. I turn it off is because then when you're doing the throttle, right, you're not relying on the pitch of the engine to tell you like where you're at in regards to throttle, right? And obviously throttle is so important when you're flying these drones in acro. And so try it. Turn off the motor sounds. If you got them on in the sim, turn them off. You're going to find out right away, like, oh, wait a minute, I don't really know how much throttle I'm giving it. And so you really have to then rely on feel, just, how do I put my head down? Just like you do in the real world when you're flying your drone, you don't hear the prop sound. That wasn't too bad, all right? You don't hear the prop sound. So try it out. It is harder first, but I think it's a good thing to practice in the simulator. So again, this one here I really like because it's got some good areas to fly in. You can do kind of smooth flying, but you can also start to do some freestyle in here. Good size map. But this is one I really like. Now, Velocidrone, really, as far as improving my skills, though, I'd say Velocidrone by far has improved my skills the most. Because in there I do a lot of the gate racing, and it really has helped improve my ability to kind of turn quickly, get through gaps. And so I like Velocidrone for that. But just flying around and like kind of just chilling out, I dig this on this Crashed. Yeah, just kind of cruise through here, checking it out. Do a little bit of freestyle, and but like I said, I've got the controller set up right now for kind of cinematic flight. But once I get that Emax Baby Hawk 203, and get on the new controller, the Boxmaster. From everyone that's commented on my videos, thank you regarding the Baby Hawk. And seeing the videos of it flying, I am super optimistic that it's going to be night and day flying, doing freestyle with the Baby Hawk versus the Avata. The Avata just doesn't have the power, and it feels top heavy, and it's just not as responsive, it seems like, of what you experience in these simulators. And so again, I'm hopeful that in some ways my freestyle will improve with a better drone that's built for it. So yeah, so this, again, cool maps in here. I think the physics are pretty good from what I know. I mean, if you know more, comment. Again, Velocidrone's epic. Liftoff, it's good. You can try different drones out. They got some good maps. The Liftoff Mini, that's micro drones, whatever, is awesome too. Yeah, so I'm having a good time, guys. I'm gonna continue flying. I love it. I think I'm somewhat addicted to it. Just the freedom of flying is awesome, and getting better, the challenges, especially with freestyle. Now, one thing I do want to say, like when it comes to freestyle, what I'm kind of gravitating towards is not this insanely fast kind of freestyle, but more, I almost want to call it cinematic freestyle, where you're just kind of flowing like this. You're kind of like not going too crazy with the speed, but it's just kind of like a flow more. I think it's kind of cool. It feels, I think for my older eyes, it just works better. So that's kind of where I'm gravitating towards. And we'll see what, I guess, I say that, but we'll see what happens when I get going. All right, guys, again, thanks for the subs, likes, and comments, and sharing your experience with the FPV and flying drones. It's a lot of fun. Cheers, peace, have an awesome day, and happy holidays to all of you.